Good evening. Good evening, good evening. In the current timeline, as far as I am aware, I am still moonfeatherblue, fantasy writer and magical library, the one you know, the one you might love one day, maybe, the one with the human skin. Ah, dearie me, let us turn down this lovely opening music. Most sweeping and epic, don't you agree? And I still have game music running in my ear, so I haven't been able to appreciate the opening music. I'm still not sick of it after... How long have I been doing this now? A while. But, yes, I have not been inclined in any such manner or way to change the opening music yet. Let us jump on... Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm going to be small in the corner. Okay, Ayume, hello, hello. Yes, I clicked on the wrong one. Let's click on the right one. Here we go. Hello, it's so lovely to see you. Lovely to see you, lovely to see you. Blue is here. Blue is ready. She hopes you are too. We're going to play Windy Meadow. This is one of those games I did buy upon seeing it on special. And upon seeing it ticks many of Blue's game boxes. It is both fantastical and a visual novel. And yeah, those are just about all of Blue's boxes. At least when it's not a typing game. I like typing games. Or honestly, Blue actually likes rhythm games quite a lot. She's not very good at them, but you know, we love music here. There's this particular rhythm game I'd love to play, and it has all original music, so I hope it would be okay for streaming. Maybe one day. One day if Blue is brave. Oh dear. Also, yeah, RPGs, I'd really want to start playing them with you. Thinking about trying Final Fantasy IV first. How does that sound? I think it's on special right now too. I should double check. But yes, Windy Meadow. I think I bought Road Warden first, and then I saw Windy Meadow set in the same world. I think it's set beforehand. I'm not sure if it's quite a prequel or not, but same world, and I think before the events of Road Warden. We can give Road Warden a go another time. Windy Meadow is also significantly shorter than Road Warden. I think I saw Road Warden can take up to 30 hours or so, but Windy Meadow's meant to be done in 3 to 4 hours. So probably not one sitting for Blue, but potentially 2. Maybe 3 if I'm dragging it out a bit. I don't really know much about the story at all. I tried not to look into it. But yes, it does follow 3 different points of view. Oh, do let me know if the music's too loud. Sorry, I'm never sure with these things. Oh, goodness me. I'm staring at it on OBS instead of on the actual game screen. That's better. That's less confusing for Blue now. There we go. Much better. And we can even look at... Ooh, it says different things when we hover. What is our cursor here? I can't quite see it well enough. It looks vaguely blade-like. I think I initially thought a magic wand, but okay. So I'm pointing at a bridge now. The village council insists that we have only one bridge between the village and the forest garden, so we could destroy it easily if necessary. Oh dear. That doesn't sound promising. You can't hear the music. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, I forgot to unmute it. There we go. Thank you. Now let me know if it's too loud, please. Oh, what would Blue do without you? Stream much more poorly, I'm sure. That's the answer. I'd stream very poorly. I'd also be lonely while streaming poorly. So thank you on multiple fronts. Oh dear, let's read a few more. Where are we? The old cabin in our forest garden. It used to be a hut for travellers and hunters, but it became a bit too rotten. Oh, Arata's pasture. Her wealthy family looks after their flock of sheep, as well as a few noble griffins. I almost read that as a few noble girlfriends. That would be a slightly creepier type of farm. But all of her children have already left the village. The cabin of Salvia and Idusia, the keepers of our forest garden. As our herbalists, they conduct the rituals that calm the local beasts. Talk of beasts and needing to destroy bridges is a little disconcerting. The ponds in our forest garden are rather dirty, but also essential for the well-being of the trees and wild animals. Collecting water from the soil. It's also where we catch frogs and occasionally birds. The music's kind of quiet. Thank you. Let's turn it up over in the settings. Music volume. There we go. Hopefully that's improved a bit. This distant pond is shallow and clean and used to teach the children how to swim away from the more saurian-beset streams. What is saurian? We have fun here during the hot summer days. Hooray, that's nice. Oh, the road south. It leads to our distant neighbours, while the path west takes us into the hills and the old quarry. We maintain it every now and then, just in case. Old cabin. What are we looking at? Oh, the northern fields are old and no longer that fertile, but they're easier to work on. They belong to our richest families. Oh dear, there's a lot here, isn't there? Oh, a hut for field workers, built recently, waiting to see if the local beasts will spare it. Oh dear. House of Victus, eldest son of the hunters, who's now a private guard. Unfortunately, his own family wasn't able to grow much. Oh dear, that's sad, and he'll likely waive his right to this spot. Renovated summer residence, that's a word. Oh, hello there, what are we doing, and why does this game remind me of the Oregon Trail? It does seem to a bit, doesn't it? That's another game I'd love to play. I think there's a zombie version of Oregon Trail. That could be fun. I would like just a more fantastical take on it, though, because Blue is all about fantasy. Yes, this is, I believe it's described as a slice of life fantasy visual novel. So sounds fun. Hello, Ashley, by the way, sorry. Nice to see you. Home for rich city folk. Recently purchased by Evolo, a merchant. Oh, big building and no one uses the oven. That's sad. If it's the only oven in town, wouldn't everyone be clamoring to use it? This is for Calla the blacksmith. Our inn, Tasty Claw, run by Stabulus, a young but charming worker from the city. Oh, and they meet there as well because it's got a big chamber. A place for prayers, House of Vates, the priest, and Fable his ward. Cabins built by lumberjacks, and they've cut down trees, so they need to lay low and let nature form a new balance. This sounds... Yeah, I'm concerned for these villagers currently. Speaking of concern for villagers, I'm concerned for the village in our game of Banished that we haven't played for about 1.5 years now. And we already know it was sort of, a bit of a hellish village. Yes, it was, definitely. What's the word I'm looking for? What is that word I'm looking for? My mind cannot alight on it. I think I need to turn the music down. Not for you, just in my own ears. In the hopes that Blue will better be able to think. Oh, dear. Depraved! That's the word I was looking for. The village is depraved. Yes, so many marriages between old men and very, very, very young children. Eugh. The southern fields are close to the woods and therefore more dangerous. Even if very fertile, they belong to the poorer families. I should probably just play Banished again if I'm short on stamina and or thinky thoughts. You can always continue with the depraved town or start a new one in the hopes that we can steer it in a slightly less depraved direction. But Blue did nothing to make them so depraved. They did that all on their own. Oh, forest. Thanks to the city's protection, the eastern woods are quite safe. Still, every now and then a wild beast manages to get one of us. Oh dear. Oh, this is where we honor our dead, even though we don't collect their ashes. We built this cemetery behind an old dolmen. Dolmen? One of many remains of the ancient tribe that used to live in this area centuries back. House of the hunters and their many children. Many traps, teaching the beasts to keep their distance. house of Temnus and Relega, the most unfortunate farmers in our village ever since they lost their flock to sickness. Oh dear. They're too old now to turn their luck around, and they'll soon move inside the village walls. Oh dear. Oh, looking at her town, Blue could not help but wonder, how did we get here? Exactly. I thought by building the schoolhouse straight away, I thought that was a trick to stop all the depravity from happening, because I thought while they're in school they can't get married, but apparently they can. I was most upset when my plan did not work. Oh, dearie me. Be fun watching, what is it? Watching the town go through population bottlenecks because I think we've also got several generations with almost all boys and no girls, and the next one almost in the other direction and such. Let's start a story with Windy Meadow in the hopes that these villagers are not quite as depraved as the ones in Blue's village. I believe my village was called New Isengard. Why do I remember that? I suppose it's not a difficult name to remember. New story! Would you like to play through the tutorial first? It's very recommended for first-time players. Probably. Oh, also, before I forget, when I booted up the game, there was a warning for things such as alcoholism. And what else was there? Just let me look up. Warning before Windy Meadow game. Something just fell down. I think it was one of our posters. Okay, that's not right. Content warning before Windy Meadow game. I can't find it. Yes, there was a content warning. I'm sorry, I can't remember everything that was on it, but please view with caution. View with caution. Okay. They're very, very recommending the tutorial for first-time players, so I will listen to them. Hello, friend. Day 0. To continue, click the left mouse button anywhere within the constraints of the white border. Okay. Pressing the left mouse button will also speed up the game. You can try it soon to skip a black screen. Good to know. Usually the game gives you unlimited time to read. But not always. If you skip anything by accident, use the mouse wheel to roll back. Okay? Or use the archive to reread the most recent text. You can find it in the menu. Press the right mouse button or escape to open it. Okay? To continue, click the left mouse button anywhere within the constraints of the white border. Okay. There we go. Let's continue. In some cases, you'll need to make a choice tied to your character. You'll see an example now. The game won't move forward until you press an option with the left mouse button. Want me to decide? Tell me more. I can see I have the choices listed down here. I think I've got it. Let's go with I can see I have the choices listed down here. You're very perceptive. Hey! I think you're condescending, Blue. You're definitely condescending, Blue, aren't you? Most people you talk with have their text aligned to the right side of the screen. The same goes for their portraits. Hello, Nalia? Is it Nalia? Your character, on the other hand, will be presented on the left side of the screen. If you'd rather keep the entire text aligned to the left, select so in the game settings. Okay. The listening characters have much darker portraits, like here. So they do. My name just became yellow. Oh, you're talking to me, Nalia. Hello. Lovely to speak with you. So you can point at it with your mouse to see a short description of who I am. Once a famous mercenary. Sorry, I almost said mercenary because that was how I said mercenary for a long time, because I think I actually thought it was, pronounced like that initially, but then I just thought it was funny because it annoyed everyone when I said mercenary. When I said mercenary instead of mercenary. And adventurer, she moved to Windy Meadow from the city. A year has passed, but so far being away from home hasn't helped her bury her regrets. Oh dear. Nice to meet you, Nalia. You can also point at other yellow words. Maybe you want to learn more about dragon bones? Okay. The coins used by the 10 cities, the major power set in the north, these small hollow rings are made of real dragon bones. How many dragons do you have to slay to maintain the economy? Eee. Not sure I'm a fan of this practice. Or maybe you want to learn more about Vates, my distant relatives. Who is Vates? Hello, Vates. I used to teach him how to handle a sword, and after spending a few years as a road warden, he became the local priest. He's the person I should thank for dragging me into this boring village. Oh dear. She was definitely condescending Blue before. I'm definitely getting some sass, some sarcasm from this older friend. Here's an example of a notification you may want to close with the left mouse button. Thanks for that. And if some unusual description stays up on the screen for longer than you'd like, just press with yeah, okay. The mouse is pointing at the buttons, using the button to press them instead of progressing the game unless they're grey. Whenever you visit a new place, this small animation will remind you to open the map. Press the marked icon to see where you are at any given time and to read the area's unique description. Hello, map. Oh, that's Nalia. Right, okay, we're in Nalia's house. That makes sense. Okay, this box allows you to enter the menu. It also reveals a few additional buttons. This button opens the codex. In this tutorial, it's rather empty, but will soon contain the descriptions of all the game's characters and more. Good to know. Just like the mouse wheel rice button. A rice button. Is there a button I can press and get rice? I ate the rest of the rice in the fridge for dinner. The right button here rolls back the game, while the left one speeds it up. By default, you can't skip over the parts of the game that you haven't seen yet. Changes in the game settings. These two buttons. Load and save. Okay. Load and save, load and save, load and save. F1 to learn more about the keyboard controls or controls. Okay. Basics, have a good time. Thank you. I'm sure I could have figured that out, maybe. Select a chapter. Okay. So, Vena the Huntress, Fable locked, Euducia locked. Okay, we can only do Vena. Okay, the Huntress. Let us hunt with Vena, last evening. Hello? Yeah. So Nalia was excited to hear that Nalia, the gargoyle slayer, was moving to our village. A farmer who ended up being a famous mercenary, living among the rich folk, but now she's just a shadow. Ouch. Since when do you have this many patrons, Stabs? Oh, the news of Vena's deeds have reached the city. The merchants want to hire her. Hello. Oh, having Stabs in our village is Wright's blessing. He's full of ideas for silly meals and drinks, so I spend every evening at his inn, the Tasty Claw. Ivolo says the place is nothing special when compared to the city's alehouses. Makes me wonder. Deeds? I don't recall. But I told you already, What a loud bunch. I think I'll take the bottle back home. Oh dear, I didn't skip that one. It jumped right over. What else is new, ma'am? It's been an hour since you joined the merchants at the table. Keeping your back straight for so long starts to wear on you, but you were told only to speak when spoken to. Oh dear. You observe the others, but you can't follow their prattle. Something about a missing ship from the Far East, and a new spice that everyone just needs to try, even though it's as expensive as a sheep. They summarized how you defeated those trolls from last autumn right at the start, but since then they've pretty much been ignoring you. Oh dear. Doesn't sound like we're having much fun here. I'd rather hang out with my friends. The longer I'm here, the easier it's going to get. Do the city folk all treat their employees this way? I think I'm leaning towards do the city folk treat all their employees this way. Let's go with that. In Windy Meadow, all of your neighbours are friends, or at least friendly. Here, there's a ravine between you and the rich folk. So, Vena, how's your beer? Oh, this is a Volo. Oh, the kid of the rich spice merchants. His assistants handle the work for him back in the city while he enjoys his new effortless life here. He values peace more than dragons. By dragons, do they mean coin? Was the dragon bones being the coin? Or he values peace more than actual dragons? So I think most people would value peace more than actual dragons. However wondrous a dragon is, I think I would much prefer to have peace than be face to face with a dragon. You cast a glance at your dad, who manages to stay in control as always. Why can't you be that confident? Who's dad? My dad's a hero. Ah, the best hunter in the realm, no matter what anyone says. Yay. Lie, the beer is fantastic. I'd prefer some cider. Let's be a straight shooter. I'd prefer some cider. I'd rather have some cider, to be frank. And you couldn't say so sooner. You'd better learn how to speak for yourself before you reach the city. Beritus offers everything one may desire. Alehouses, mead, spices, music, acrobats, gambling, fancy clothes, bright nights. It's a different world. Don't encourage her. In Beritus, it's better to drink crappy beer than to insult a merchant. Oh, who's this? Lacerta? Almea keeps her calm no matter what's going on. She's a good friend to my father, though they usually talk about trade and work or their plans for the next season. She was raised in Windy Meadow, but spent over a decade in the city working as a clerk for the Merchant Guild. There's going to be a lot of characters, aren't there? I'm not sure I'm going to be able to keep track of everyone. She's just being polite, Avolo. Argentia? The richest merchant to visit Windy Meadow. She leads caravans through the woods, fighting beasts with the magic of wind and light. She's offered me a job in the city. Your girl has potential, Latro. She follows in your footsteps. Kind words, but you'd struggle to find a hunter who could match her talent, and she's not even 20. Leading the trolls into the swamp was quite a plan. Our Fable put together a song about her bravery. Fable. Oh, ever since I started assisting my father, Fable and I have been drifting apart, but we used to spend a lot of time together as kids. He always had some scary or funny stories for us, and used to say he saw them in his dreams. If I remember correctly, Fable is the priest's ward. Priest's ward, I think. Our Fable, you've grown quite comfortable with your new home. Maybe, in a way. Let's not jump ahead. Nothing's been decided yet. Sorry, I was just checking it was the same as what it was before, because I think it sometimes changes. Descriptions change depending on what's happening. But it's a great opportunity. Don't you want to leave the nest, darling? I don't know. I'd love to. I feel good in Windy Meadow. Straight shooter. Definitely not feeling I'd love to from her. It sounds like she likes her home, but she knows there's good opportunities. So I think to be a straight shooter here is to admit that she doesn't know. She'll think about it after you tell us your offer. Dad, let me talk for myself. Dad, let us talk. Argentia knows the details, but from what I've heard, the Guild in Beritus can reward Vena's talents generously. It's not that intricate. We can always find a job for a gifted warrior. What kind of job? You'd start as a guard at a store or maybe a warehouse, learn more about the city, then become my personal defender. Prove yourself, and once I get the chance, I'll whisper your name to the larger players. All you need is strength and ambition. Keep going the extra mile and you'll end up as a commander, or overseeing our caravans and ships. You could work as a road warden for a year or 5 too. A life of wealth and adventure, then a quick retirement. Especially if you were to join the Guild as an investor. As you can see, such a life has treated us fairly well. Don't tell me it's not a tempting opportunity. The village has everything I need. I've heard living in the city can be rough. People here need me. We're a hero, aren't we? Well, our dad's a hero. We want to be like our dad. So I don't think she'd talk about herself in this way. So there needs to be probably people here need me. Let's be a hero. I don't know. Our mum is sick. Dad's our very last hunter. Victus needs my help with Inmera. And once autumn comes and the undead show up, what then? There's undead? I knew there were beasts, but undead? Didn't I do enough undead slaying already? Oh, Mum. Preddy's a master of crossbows and traps. It hurts me to see how her illness keeps her in bed. It's been 3 years already. She may never be strong enough to return to the wilderness. Oh dear. Victus. My older brother never wanted to be a hunter, but the training he got from our parents allowed him to become a village guard. Now he's Ivolo's defender, moving forward despite the troubles he's gone through. Oh dear, he's the one whose family didn't work out, isn't he? Inmera, Victus's daughter, my niece. She's been asleep for a few months now? Goodness me. I used to love wandering around the walls with her, telling her about the woods. She looked so silly with my dagger in her small hands. She's been asleep for a few months? That doesn't sound quite natural. I imagine there's a bit of a story there. We won't be left to ourselves. The merchants know our value. The soldiers from the city are a capable bunch. Your mum and I can rely on your brothers and sisters. We read about the city already. I hate to think about checking the traps without your aid, but don't burn your future for our sake. Your mother wouldn't forgive herself. Listen to the others, Lil Wolf. The right guides the brave. Who's the right? I'm glad that Dad finds comfort in his talks with the priests, but I struggle to pray. Whenever I close my eyes, I think of Victus, Inmera, and Mum. But the village has everything I need. I've heard that living in the city can be rough. I think we're straight, shorter, and also quiet, introspective. Let's just let them talk. So, Argentia, you're going to visit us again in 15 days, am I right? With wedding supplies? Looks like it. I won't be travelling this direction again until the end of summer. That's when we'll give you our final answer. Will you use a ferry boat or a cart? I have yet to decide. Just be sure to have space for a passenger. Deal? I'll figure something out, like always. Don't you worry. Oh, what is that? Oh, day 1. Okay. It's a stick. It's a day counter. I'm a patient soul, but we're going to discuss your future sooner or later, pup. Either I need more time, I don't know what I want, or stay silent. Let's just say I need more time. I need time to think, that's all. There's no rush. But there is. Taking Argentia's offer would take some planning. You'll need new clothes, a travelling chest, a blanket, and we should visit your cousins. That's another one-day trip. I'm sure your mother would sleep better knowing what to expect. He's our dad. We can talk to our dad. I don't know what I want. That's the problem. You don't need to know to make a good choice. The knot you used here ain't right. Once you lose control of the spearhead, the beast will break your neck in an instant. Oh dear. Is he unhappy with us? Or has that always been his expression? I'm sure he was smiling before. Just use the one I taught you, Lil Wolf. I want to try something new. Your knot is awkward. We're a straight shooter. Your knot is awkward. I don't like that knot. It's thick. Takes too many steps. Bandits would cut it with a single swipe. Spears are for hunters, not soldiers. You want to face bandits? Start training with a bow or a mace. You're too old for a sword anyway. I'm too tired to carry our prey now. Let's have a talk. What about the scavengers? The runners will catch the scent soon. Sorry, my mind was just drifting there. And yet, it's so quiet here. It may be spring, but we should have at least seen a few larger beasts by now. Oh, you want us to stay here for long? I've got plans for the evening. Do you now? Well, then I guess you're just too busy, but since I've caught your attention... I always listen to you. Or stays quiet. Again, he's our dad. We can talk to our dad. We can be a bit more stoic with people who are not our dad. Don't be like that. I always listen to you. Let's discuss what's going on. The trolls. When did they show up? First days of autumn. That's when old Salvia warned me that they never stop their hunt. Old Salvia, she's a wise and selfless herbalist. Every 10 days the village prepares gift baskets for her, and we sometimes bring her fresh meals as well. She may not be too kind, but she's irreplaceable. I hope Educia does her best learning her craft. Oh, I can turn the land into a wasteland. I'm glad you remember. The way you took care of them was impressive, don't get me wrong, but now I've grown more and more convinced that even that was too late. They changed the forest already? Last year, we used to simply leave the house and look for wild game, and now we're forced to set traps, use bait to look for rats and squirrels. At least there are more hares around, but the larger creatures were either caught or chased away by the trolls. Well, fewer beasts means more rats and birds, so fewer mushrooms, nuts, fruits, and flies, and Limos told me there are more fish in the stream. Everything connects. You know where I'm going with this. I don't. Where are you going, Dad? You want me to leave? We need to stop hunting. Just tell me. I don't want to guess. Just tell me. The forest is weak. We'll leave animals alone, let them breed on our ground. For at least a year, the forest needs some new breath. But what about our forest garden? Should we open it to the predators? I had a talk with Educia. We'll limit ourselves to startling them instead of killing them. The garden is crucial for us, more important than any wild game. But we ain't some armed numbskulls. A good hunter can do many things, and Lacerta would allow us to join the guards for a few seasons. I won't spend my days sitting in the inn. We met her, didn't we? Yes, we did. So, we're going to be fine. Oh, there's one more obstacle, but that's enough loitering around. Let's pull out our boar while it's still sunny. Pulling ropes. It's a tiresome task. The ropes are secured to one of the trees, stopping the boar from falling. To pull it out, you have to fight for every inch. Ooh. Hello. Oh. Holy sheet. It's heavy. Language. Still, it's all muscle. A fine beast to end our current path with. I just think it looks kind of sad. Poor sad boar. Will it taste good after smoking? I ain't sure, but meat can be treacherous. Now, let's pray. Of course. Praise be to the right for the years we've received, for the walls that guard us, for our strong limbs and sharp senses, and the gentle weather. We humbly welcome the tastes of your creation. Help us spread your meat wisely in our family, and among our friends, and help us sell the tusks and bones to the city folk. We'll share what you give us with Vates, your servant, to prove to you that we're ready to leave everything behind, if such is your will. So be it. Play along or stay quiet. I know we love our dad, but I don't like the idea of, playing along. Let's just stay quiet. I wish I could pray as gracefully as the priests. Shameful, being a soul of simple words. No, it's not. Nothing wrong with simple words. Not if they are heartfelt. You're doing a great job. Our village needs only one priest. Yeah. Each of us has a different path. Priests need hunters and farmers to feed them, right? Right. Though, To be fair, Fates ain't a mere offering eater, locked in a room with the rights tablets. Not many hides could stop the swing of his sickle sword. Ooh, I love a good sickle sword. Now, before we head back home, take a look here. What am I looking at? A smooth stick with blood on its end. It's a spear. A goblin found a thin branch and sharpened it with a rock. After all, no undead would have a reason to attack a wild beast, and no other creature would wield a weapon in combat. So, it came here to stab the boar? Touch the blood. It's fresh. Goblins found the boar after it fell in the hole. They tried to jab it, but didn't stick around. The grass here is trampled, but I see no footprints. They could be slim from hunger, and that means desperate. I'm proud of you, little wolf. You'd do just fine in the city. But goblins are bad news. Best case scenario, they're going to keep our tribe away from the woods. But who could be sure they won't attack the farmers or snatch our kids over the wall? Let's head back and warn the workers. And this monster will fill the whole wagon. We've got a long day ahead. Off we go, back to the village, dragging the boar. Delicious boar. Oh, it's raining. Pat, pat, boar. The third, maybe the second largest game we've ever caught. Wonder how it got here. Good thing you didn't have to fight it. Hastia. No. Who are you? Oh, my youngest sister. People gossip about her antics, but when I'm with her, she's thoughtful and quiet. She wants to be a huntress, but for some reason, I'm the one she keeps asking for advice. She should spend more time with our dad. I'm just gonna save. Quick save complete. Thank you. Okay. We wouldn't attack it even if we got the chance. Not without old Salvia's blinding dust. But Dad used to fight such monsters when I was still little. Because Mum was at his side. She'd hit a charging beast right in the eye. She'll show you. Once she starts walking again. What's all this about a goblin tribe you found? Just the marks and footprints. Victor's told me they're just big, cunning monkeys. To me, they're small, furry people. On paws. Can they be lured into a trap, or will you scare them away like you did with the trolls? Dad's got a plan. He knows what he's doing. Will you get rid of them before you leave us? I may stay in Windy Meadow for good. Don't worry, I'll protect you. I'm not leaving you. I'll visit. We're a hero. We love our sister. We don't know what we're going to do. Let's just reassure her for now. Don't worry, I'll protect you. We'll find a way to get rid of them. I ain't afraid. I'm going to help you. The tribe's going to stand together. We lack magic, yet we're able to outsmart the trolls. We can handle some goblins. I don't want to say I may stay here for good because I don't know yet. I want to say I'm not leaving you. I'll visit. Let's just go with say nothing right now. I don't know what else to say right now. Goblins, gargoyles, dragons won't hide in the stronghold like some old lady, no matter what's coming for us. I'm a better fighter than most folks here. A spear woman. A spear girl, maybe. Still, it ain't your call. Dad or Lacerta will ask you once they need your help. But I'm ready to fight. Just need a chance to prove it. Then wait for the right moment. You've got to listen to Dad. We love our dad, but we don't need to, sometimes we have to go our own way. Wait for the right moment. Be ready when the right moment comes. Don't argue with Dad, but keep your spear close and your eyes open. I will, and I won't disappoint you. I know. You're very brave. Oh dear, hold on. Thought I heard small one too. I'll keep an ear out for him, but he has his musical hippo, which is pretty good at settling him down. We'll see what happens. I'm happy for you, How come? You've got this job offer and you're going to be rich. I don't even know what I want. Neither do I, sweet sister. Being rich doesn't mean much to me, I think, but all the merchants say Veritas is a busy place with soft beds, all sorts of food and drinks and colours and loud streets and all these bards and acrobats. In Windy Meadow, it's always the same. Oats with milk, same cider, cold winters, no music, no young men to have a walk with. Oh, is that what you want? Maybe you could go to the city for a little while and find a nice young man and bring him back here. Or, you could spend half the time in the city and half the time here with the nice young man. I'd like to have a taste of the city for a season or two, but to spend years there? I don't know. Distant grass is always greener. Can't you take the job and bail after you get sick of it? Would be wrong. I don't want to quit unless necessary. Can't play with our tribe's good name. I don't want you to be bored, but, well, yeah, I'd miss you too. Oh, that was a sweet smile from our sweet sister. Hestia, that's her name. Isn't Hestia like, goddess of the hearth or something? We are standing here in the gentle rain. Who is patting the poor dead boar? And who is this a statue of? I imagine it's not me. Let's move on. Day 2. Yee. Knock, knock, knock. Where are we? Where are we? Oh, the stronghold. Few decades old. Safest spot in the village would take a dragon or a unicorn to get through its walls. How dangerous are your unicorns? Do they gore you? Gore you? Are we going to get gored? Muffled voices reach you from inside. Darling, check what they want. Perega, who are you? Oh, my dad and I roam the woods. The city soldiers patrol our walls and look after the stronghold. Perega enjoys chatting with our neighbours. It's the first village she's ever visited. Okay. Why me? Just open the door. I ain't a recruit. Firma, a guard born and raised in our village. She's a tough warrior, my favourite training partner. She doesn't like to admit that she helped me trick the trolls into leaving our woods, mainly because she wet herself when one of them almost caught her. Oh dear. Still, she was by my side to the very end. She sounds like someone you can rely on, particularly if, remained until the very end with the wetting of herself. I think that's a true warrior and a true friend. Oh, are you sure you want to argue with us after you dropped your helmet in the river? Oh dear. Answer the bloody door before we cut your pay for the equipment you've borrowed from us. Oh, Brackus, who are you? Well, my dad and I roam the woods. The city soldiers patrol our walls, look after the stronghold. Ain't Brackus's first job, but he doesn't talk about himself much. He sounds cranky. Hello, gals. Something wrong? Not sure yet, but we should talk. Tell me you don't need me to look for that lost ring again. Lost ring? Not the, that ring with the, the elvish writing that appears when placed in fire and has the habit of turning anyone who chooses to be a wearer invisible. Because when you say ring, that's the only ring I think of. Which ring? Oh, Dad, we're here in Latro's name. He's examining the forest right now. Okay, I don't think we need to worry about that particular ring. But what ring is it? Come, we've got time for you. We are inside the stronghold. There are many spears and barrels. What is in the barrels? What is in the barrels? I'm guessing alcohol. Gunpowder? Do we have any guns in this world? There's a lot of spears. Lots of spears. Oh, that's us. I expect the mayor has briefed you already. Oh, and they mentioned that we're to prepare the village for the fairy shitheads. Yeah. So, ever fought a tribe of goblins? Me? Not really. But there are lectures of all kinds of beasts in the city. It ain't like they're trolls. Nothing to worry about. I'm actually having a little bit of trouble reading the pixelated writing. I hope no one minds if I, Yeah, let's just quick save. I just want to, I think there's an option. Yeah, it fits the art style, yes, but easier to read. I'm just going to try the clean writing for now, see if I have an easier time of it. It's a little easier. There's still something a little difficult. It ain't like they're trolls. Nothing to worry about. Unless there's 100 of them. They climb well, they can get past the wall. And it won't be easy to hire a mage to help us. Let's think. We've got the 3 of us. And you, Venna, and your father. Best hunter in the realm. Would your brother join us? The guard? The guard. Sure, Victus is a bit busy, but he'll help us. Priest Vates too, and maybe we could ask the lumberjacks? Who are the lumberjacks? Our mayor allows the city workers to cut our trees. They need to do it slowly, otherwise they'll anger the beasts. That sounds like difficult, what's the term? Line to tread? Balancing act. Yes. Number of trees versus how many beasts you anger. You mean pay the lumberjacks? That's hardly enough, and I doubt we'd get much use from arming the rest of the village with spears. Have you learnt anything about these goblins' weaknesses? I mean, we've got fire, if nothing else. Not much to go with, is it? Better prepare the stronghold for the elders and kids. Bringing in the beds and furs from storage is easy enough, but we'll need help with collecting food and water. What about so much to discuss? We keep interrupting our sister, especially if we were to mobilize our neighbours. The mayor wouldn't skimp on a few more shields, would she? Do we know the mayor yet? Lacerta is the mayor. I was a little confused. Okay, she's the mayor. She's the mayor. We're in for a boring afternoon. Let's grab some chairs. Oh, hooray. Time for logistics. Why do we keep interrupting Hestia? Time passes, yay, talking about stuff. For killing goblins. Finally, some fresh air. I'll leave the door open. Is it just me, or do you get bolder when the soldiers are around? Not that I've got a choice. They're not my best friends or anything, but they said I could join them once they head back to the city. They'd recommended me to their commander, I think they're called. Oh, she's our friend. Let's congratulate her. You could make quite a career. Nah, I'm happy where I am. I ain't one to go the extra mile. When I'm free, I'd rather take a stroll in our forest garden or go to an inn with you. I don't need people looking up to me to know my worth. I like you, friend. You seem sturdy. Sturdy and loyal. Exactly the sort of friend Blue needs. Especially the sturdy part, given Blue's many adventures with spatial awareness, or lack thereof. Though getting noticed was nice. I'm sure it was. Quiet. Well, it's getting late. See you soon. Good luck. Off we go. Is our sister cranky with us? Are you going? Why even bring me with you if I've got nothing worth saying? Oh, Hostia, not Hestia. I did misread the pixels. We had no time to waste. What do you mean? Yeah, I'm sorry. What did you want to say? Forgive me. Oh, a person. Next time I'll give you time to speak. A person is approaching us. Still here? Father's waiting for you. Lita. Oh, my sister is only a year younger than me, yet we're strangers. Lately she called me, doesn't matter, but I think this time she meant it. I don't understand what divides us. What did she call us? Goodness me, we look alike, don't we? What's wrong? We're having a family dinner. Victus is taking in Mera to the city to look for a healer. So, old Salvia can't help her? That's what Victus said. I'm sorry, pet. Any news about the goblins? Kind of, but let it go for now. We shouldn't burden Victus with this. So Dad found them. How many? At least 30. They've settled in a cave not that far from here. We're screwed. Well, confidence. And what about you? No work today? Stabulus can survive for a few hours on his own. He's the in dude, isn't he? Yeah. I need some rest anyway. I had to prepare Blue can speak. I had to prepare the entire dinner. For you too. We also had work to do, I think we're going to let this one slide. I know we're a straight shooter, but I think we still love our sister. We love our sister. We don't want to, ruin any chance at reconciliation. Even though we don't know what's come between us. Let's just let it slide. Time to go. Oh dear, excuse me. Praying, so be it. So much fresh meat. Are we starving or what? Oh dear, I think I'm not quite catching who's doing the speaking part each time. I'm not paying close enough attention to the pictures. This day deserves it. The boar was large enough to grant us a feast, and we'll share the leftovers with Relega. That's right. Who are you again? Oh, a farmer that lives next to us together with Temnus. They're in debt to the city merchants ever since they lost their entire flock of sheep to a plague. Their daughters, Firma and Edusia, can handle themselves, but Relega doesn't enter the village anymore, too embarrassed and too shy. She often visits my mother, talking to her even if she's asleep. Oh dear, she sounds like a lovely woman. I got us a bottle of spiced mead from Castus too. Who's Castus? Mita's husband. There's so many people. Maybe the wealthiest farmer in the village, but welcomes everyone with a smile. He spends many evenings in Tasty Claw chatting with my father. Can I have some? Ain't it hilarious? Oh no, not him, her, Lita. Ain't it hilarious how Victus can simply decide to leave for the city once he sees he needs it, while Venice sits on the fence for half a season? You're too old for petty squabbles. Just saying. At least she was kind enough to join us instead of stuffing herself at the inn again. Oh dear. I don't like her tone. Your tone, Lita. It saddens me. What has come between us, and how can we mend? How can we mend our sibling relationship? You know how Blue loves sibling relationships, especially healing them. Know your place or calm down. It's family. I'm thinking, keep things as smooth as we can. Let's just have a good time. I said, can I have some mead too? In 2 years, the wolf. Oh, here's Victus. Let's have a talk before we drink anything. And Mera needs help, but I can't leave you with the goblins lurking around the corner. Does it say anything else? No, we've read that already. She's asleep. For months. We must find a cure. What did old Salvia say? Can't she help us? Edusia told me that both herbalists have run out of ideas. Soon, Innie's shell won't be able to swallow food. And while I'm grateful for your prayers, I can no longer wait for a miracle. You should still go to Salvia. Oh, it's Udi, isn't it? Yeah, because Edusia. Udi? Is that how we'd say it? For Udi, everything's dark and hopeless. I'm sure they discussed it together. And she's rude and weird. So what? She's smart. Oh, there's no what there, just so. Rude and weird. Rude and weird. I'm thinking it's more likely she's just weird and people perceive her weirdness as rude. Dad's right, a second opinion wouldn't hurt. We love Dad, but you know, a second opinion wouldn't hurt. Their cabin isn't far away from here. We could go there and have a little talk. Salvia knows what she's doing. If she believes Yudi is ready for the duty of aiding our tribe, we'll respect her decision. Yudicia is my friend, and she's helped Mum a lot. Pup, you have your own set of responsibilities now, a child that's defenseless without you. And what about the monsters? It was all a false alarm. I got spooked by 5, maybe 8 hungry apes. We'll handle them, Venner and I. You're lying, aren't you, Dad? Our dad is lying. Finally, some good news, but are you sure you don't need my help? Help me by bringing back my granddaughter. When can you leave? Ivolo wants to hire the lumberjacks to escort us. If the right allows it, we'll hit the road tomorrow just before noon. Dad lied to him? Oh yeah. But what if we need his help? Victus has got the right to decide what to do. Oh, let him lie or be honest. Ah, ha, ha. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. He's got the right to decide, but if we say the trolls are here and he stays and his daughter might not get the help she needs. I might let him lie. I'm probably going to regret this very quickly, aren't I? Let him lie. Check out a few alehouses for me. Just ask your new mercenary friends. Myself, I'd rather visit the Grand Temple. But return soon before the flowers fade away. I'll make a crown for Innie. Don't I deserve a cute crown too? Definitely. Definitely, we need more brawny, bearded men wearing cute flower crowns. Earn it by bringing me some sweets. Just eat a spoonful of honey. Ooh, that sounds like a good idea. Yum. Blue could do that right now if she wanted. Oh, that's right. When I was visiting the mother and father library today, I did recall that they had an extra large tub of Nutella in the pantry, and I was planning on eating a very large spoonful of it, but I did get distracted and I forgot. So, no Nutella for Blue today. But I could do some honey. Boring. Oh dear. Time. Yawn. This is a really long family meal. Wait, I heard something. The goblins are coming, aren't they? Oh, no, it's Mum. Hi, Mum. She's awake. Great, you can say your goodbyes. Oh, I couldn't have hoped for a better evening. Off we go, say hi to Mum. Lita says, I'd better head back to the inn. Hostia, the dishes are on you. Me? This entire mess? A huntress afraid of some dirt? Don't be a crybaby. It won't kill you. I'll go with you. Duh, what else is new? Rude, Lita. Very disrespectful. And what else would you want me to do? There's nothing fun around here. There's plenty of chores to help with. Just nothing as easy as quaffing casks of cider. Or maybe we've got a bit of a reputation for liking cider. Oh, we're learning new things about us. Yes, we not only like cider, but we like cider. That might be the I do remember seeing the alcoholism warning, so maybe we are have a bit of a problem with the cider. Keep the judgmental tone to yourself. Just saying. I hope the city will excite you enough before you finish your path as the drunk loser you really are. Ouch, Lita. I'm not here to argue or oh shut it. Oh hi, I'm just home from doing some errands in town over. What did I miss? Hello, Elfie. Hello. We are a huntress. And there are goblins nearby. And our father is lying to our brother. and our sister hates us, and our other sister is adorable, and our mother's sick, and our niece has been asleep for months. I think that's about it. We live in a small town. Oh yes, we also have a job offer. We could also be an alcoholic. That's just come out. But yes, learning new things every day about ourselves. Hooray! I feel intrigued. Oh yes, this is very, 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 very story text reading. Lots of story. Funny thing for a visual novel. Now, how did I describe it again? Slice of life, fantasy, visual novel. All of those words together do describe this game. I'm not here to argue. I'll make sure there are no beasts outside. Lita. Ellipsis. Fine, I'll grab my bag. Bye, Hostia. We leave you to the washing up. We're back at the inn. Hanging out with the older folks for a change. Callum, you're the blacksmith? Our ironsmith. He made all the weapons my family owns and came here when he was about 30. Says he learnt everything on his own with no master. The tools he makes from chitin, are weirdly light. Oh, hanging out with the older folks for a change. Oh, not the first time this happens. Younger neighbours are at work. The innkeeper's my age. These two sound a little bit like excuses, and we're a straight shooter, so not the first time this happens. I was drinking with the merchants just the other day. Oh, our little Vanna's serious adult now, Limos. Before he started using nets, traps and fishing rods to catch food in the rivers, he was using spears and bows to hunt for saurians and large fish. What is a saurian? His zeal has been weakened ever since he lost his foot. Oh dear. Oh dear. My immediate thought in response to that was careless, for lost his foot, but that is not a particularly sensitive or, even clever thing to say. But I wish to explain my pause there. That is what I was thinking about. I was thinking this would be a silly thing to say, and I had to tell you anyway to explain why I paused. But his new methods turned out to be more efficient anyway. Oh, we're laughing. Yay. And when did I have time to be a kid? When did you fell your first prey? 6 years ago, I hit an otter with a slingshot. A nimble beast. A sweet little otter. Sweet little otter. Yeah. Used to have quite the aim back when I had 2 healthy eyes. 6 years. A third of my life. You're only 18? 6, 12, 18. Yes. Oh dear, why did I have to check that? I should just know that. You're still just a baby. Let's just take a sip. Stabulus, it's our friend. The woods are not too gentle for us nowadays, but how's the river? Any chance at a good catch I could use for soup? Don't expect any grand tales from me. The older I get, the fewer risks I take. It's all nets and fishing rods now, no spears or clubs or saurian bait. Oh, you try to pay attention for a while, but hearing the same old tale again makes your thoughts drift away towards... What am I thinking of? Bored and the goblins' job off. I think I'll go with my brother's journey. I think that's the most immediate concern, followed by the goblins, followed by either the job offer or boredom. Let's go with brother's journey. While I'm here, Victus is preparing for his journey. But it was me who was meant to leave. Can't everything just slow down a bit? What am I thinking of now? I think our thoughts would go then to Father's lie. Seeing Dad act like that to keep his son safe. I didn't know he had it in him. How often does he lie to me? What am I thinking of now? Goblins. My spear is sharp, but I should check on my boot knife. I should be able to handle a few goblins, right? Dad knows what he's doing. What am I thinking of now? Let's go to the job offer. Argentia left the village yesterday, but I can still catch a whiff of her plum perfume. Whenever she comes here, she looks like she owns the place. Confident, wealthy, gorgeous. Could I find all this in the city? Ooh. Do we think about boredom, or do we notice that others are looking at me? Let's be a little oblivious. Let's think about boredom. Another loud day, and yet I'm forgetting it already. All these little changes happening around me while I'm drifting along. We're lost. Will I end up in this inn tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after that? Now we can notice that others are looking at us. Huh? Oh, her head is already resting on a cotton pillow all the way in the city. We were talking about this discussion we had with Yudi today. That's the... Well, we haven't actually read this, have we? Old Salvia's pupil. A few years after her birth, her parents lost their flock of sheep to a plague. They had to look after the younger child, Firma. Since Sedusi has always been the weird kid, they asked Salvia to take her. Her eyes may be absent, but without her health, I'd have lost my eye to a werebadger. A werebadger? Oh dear. I'm happy to prepare our gift baskets for her. Someone as good as hunting as you would have no problem teaching Limos how to hold a spear rightly. He's a clumsy, lazy ass. Now you've got an issue with my ass. I'd never. Silly old dudes. I don't really think about hunting all that much. It's a respectable trade, with a dose of responsibility attached to it. A duty, some would say, and you've got the talent for it. Maybe. Dad's been teaching me since I was a kid. I've got a strong shell, good for combat, and the sharp senses of my mum. But I feel more myself when I'm home, or with friends, or even here. Even here? Have some mercy. What would you rather do? What would we rather do? Work for merchants, unsure, guard the village, maybe travel. Ideally nothing. Oh dear. I'm not sure ideally nothing. I think we've, what's the term? We've got a bit of wanderlust. Let's travel. Could be a mercenary, or a pathfinder, or a road warden, or an adventurer. I'd like to travel, see the wonders of the world. Here, everything's so small. No spouse, no kids. Once I'm older, not really. Maybe, I'm not sure. Well, we were thinking about nice gentlemen, so... let's go with once I'm older. Family would come once I save enough dragons to provide for them. That would be the sensible thing to do. Yeah. Family's meant to help you as well. If everything goes right, sure. Had no such choices to bother with back in my youth. Windy Meadow needed food. We ran out of things to forage for, so I started to chase after the meat from the rivers. When I was a kid, my home village needed someone to fix tools for them. I played around till I got pretty good at it. No one really asked me if I liked it. But I very much did. How about you, Stabs? Why'd you leave the city's wealth behind? One can't run an inn there without joining the guilds, and I'd rather keep the coins my parents left me after breaking their backs in the city sites for 30 years. Thank you. Did I read that incorrectly? Breaking their backs at the building sites. I don't think I said building. If I did, I said it in a tone that suggested I didn't know what I was talking about. I know what he is talking about now. I'm following. Blue's following. That's quick save. Oh dear, another yawn. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, there are no monsters in this city, right? No wrath of the herds? What is the wrath of the herds? The more threatened the animals feel, the more desperate they get, and can even join forces to strike down human settlements. Every few years we hear stories of another tribe that was overrun by wild beasts, but it doesn't happen around here often. We're pretty close to the city walls. No wrath of the herds. There are the gargoyles from time to time and the creatures underground, but I get what you mean. The truth is there's no air in Veritas. Every inch belongs to someone. Every item has its worth stated in writing. Any step you take is seen. Sure, there are no robbers, just a few pickpockets. But the officials leave you with hardly anything. Ugh, taxes. Taxes! You'd be close to the merchants, so you'd get a bit more space. Just be aware of the sacrifices. I guess if living in the city was pure delight, everyone would try to live there. These fancy pants may act all high and mighty, but they need our hands more than we need their poems and elixirs. But we do need their soldiers and roads. Nuh-uh. Or even if we do, will our children need them? Our grandchildren? In one lifetime, we've seen the plague and the southern invasion. We've had a southern invasion? I guess so. Changes in the wind. Yes, no path is really safe, is it? Oh dear. Don't drink too much, I say to myself. Myself being friend. What's our name again? Vena. Vena. Birds. Cart. Lumberjacks. May the right guide your steps. Thanks. And your tribe. Hello, lumberjack friend. They chop down trees slowly so they don't anger beasts. I was wondering where you were hiding. I'm getting old. The commotion wears on me. How did your goodbyes go? I'll miss our neighbours, and you. Let's pray I get back before the leaves cover the roads. They said they're pretty close to the city. It wouldn't be too long of a journey, don't you think? The chances are good. There we go. Can you get to the city in 2 days? 2 days, not too bad. 2 days to get there, however long in the city, 2 days back. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. 3, I'd say. It's noon already. Okay, 3 days. Fine. 3 days there. Oh, you're taking a heavy pouch with you, so I'm sure you'll find a mage in no time. Who knows, maybe you'll be back in 10 days. It took me far too long to register that you're taking a heavy pouch with you means it's full of money. I just saw it was a heavy pouch. Like, what is it made of that makes it so heavy? So either I am particularly tired or I'm just, yeah. Well, it's not impossible. If you're afraid of the journey, watch out for thieves. Remember the tips from MEADOW. How will you get back? Oh no. Goodness me, yawns. Give me a break. Blue wishes to play a little bit longer. Oh, this may take us more than 2 sittings. It may. Well, yes, I imagine they give the approximate time without considering that the person playing may be reading everything aloud. Oh, let's go with Are You Afraid of the Journey? We are concerned for your brother. A dangerous road ahead. Will you be all right? Ain't my first time on the road. Don't be dumb. The 100th trip is as dangerous as the first one. Wash your ears. Wash your ears. Imagine there's a specific reason for that advice. And mind the tree crowns. Stay away from hard drinks, especially at the roadside inns, and keep your eyes on the game. Fine, but with our bags resting on the wagon, we'll save plenty of strength for the beasts. I trust in the right. Oh dear. This is getting ridiculous. Why so many yawns? Watch out for thieves. Remember the tips. Remember the tips from MEADOW. Feed Innie only once you make a stop. Take your time, don't let her choke. Seriously, I've been at her side long enough for you to trust me. And we do, but you never know which word you need to hear before you enter the woods. Any of them may save your life. Well, let's say all of them then. Watch out for thieves. Keep an eye on that pouch of yours. 10 people told me that newcomers are the juiciest bites for pickpockets. Yeah, I ain't looking forward to the ends, but I'll get in touch with the Volo's family. They may have room for me, or some work that would allow me to stay in a safe haven. Let's go with how will you get back? How are you going to get back? Will your crew join you? I doubt it. We'll likely get assigned to work right after we pass the city gates. Hello, lumberjack friend. Well, it's just the same one. They don't get different names. Worst case scenario, I'll join a trading cavern. I keep saying cavern and... caravan. Caravan. Worst case scenario, I'll join a trading caravan and stick to the main road until I reach the nearest inn. From there, I'll hire a few mercenaries or a road warden to escort us home. Are we the road warden? Not we, nice lady, who may or may not have a drinking problem, leaning more towards May at this point. But, yeah, road warden is the other game, which we will play after this one at one point. Probably not immediately after, but eventually. Just in case, we brought you something. Oh, I didn't get to shake the gift. I wanted to shake the gift. Oh? It used to belong to Nalia. Of course I recognize it. Who is our Nalia friend again? She's the Gargoyle Slayer, a farmer who ended up being a famous mercenary living among rich folk, but now she's just a shadow. She is the one who took us through the tutorial program. What is it? What is it? What is it? Show me. You're crazy. I can't accept it. It belongs to our family now. If you have to, sell it. But it's made of cold steel. How much did it cost? Less than it's worth. Enough to earn you a casket of coins in the city. Don't worry about it. Well, I'm not sure saying don't worry about it will help. I think we need to say the most useful thing here. If he's going to sell it, enough to earn you a casket of coins in the city. Let's go with that one. What matters is you can now sell it for a small fortune. Just don't swing it around at the alehouse. It'll buy you a safe bed and the help of the best healer the province has to offer. If you want to pay us back, look for a few mercenaries at the inn and pay them to protect our village. Maybe hire a spellcaster. I guess I don't have a choice. You're wasting time. The creatures of the night won't wait for you. That's exactly right. I'll pray for you all. Tell Mum I love her. Oh no, he's crying. He's crying. He's definitely crying. Poor Victus. Come back safe and tell her yourself. Bye-bye, big brother. I'm guessing sweet little girl is asleep in the wagon as well. Oh dear. What's growing in that field? Is that corn? Is it corn? Blue likes corn. Corn is nice. Well, time for our patrol. East? I ain't sure we should enter the woods anymore. Let's set some traps by the western bank and secure our cabin. These goblins live by a creek, so I bet they'll try to overtake the river sooner or later. Right. When might they attack the farmers? They're hungry, so any moment now, we've got to take the initiative. Recently, Hosty has been all too excited about facing the goblins in combat. You shouldn't throw such ideas at her. She ain't ready. It wasn't really my idea. She's motivated. She's keen. She wishes to slay. She wishes to slay of the goblins with her spear. She is spear woman. Spear girl. She can fight. Having some responsibilities won't hurt her. I'll protect her. Yeah, these are all good responses. I think I'll lean towards the protect again. We are protective hero. We are protective hero. I'll keep her safe. Don't worry about her. Don't take on more tasks than you can handle. I need you to protect all of us, and having Hostia at your side would be a distraction. You want to prepare her for a hunt? Teach her how to dress a duck. A duck. Oh, sorry. Small one too. is rather preoccupied with ducks at the moment. Although, of course, they are not called ducks; they are called quack-quacks. And he refers to pretty much any bird now as a quack-quack. And cats are also quack-quacks. And he refers to any furry animal as a quack-quack as well. There's a slight difference. It's quack-quack and cat, like cat, but with a slight quirt in there. But yeah, so pretty much any animate, furry or feathery thing is now a quack-quack. And I bought him a little book because he's still a big reader, for a 1-year-old. I can just sit him down and put a book in his lap and he will sit there happily turning the pages while I run off and do something quickly, which is beautiful, and I need to get more pictures of it. But I bought him a little book about ducks, and he turns the pages and just sort of talks to them saying quack, 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 quack. Sorry. I will move on now. Or take her to a rata and help her hunt down the rats on her farm. Who was a rata again? Was she the rich farmer? Yes, owns our tribe's last sheep, the only sheep, and noble griffins. Her kids look after the pets of the rich city folk. She rarely visits the village. Oh, what happened to you when you were her age was extraordinary. Be glad she has a year or two of childhood ahead of her. Oh, we're talking about Hostia again. I got a little lost then because we were just talking about errata, and I got sidetracked before then about quack-quacks. So, yes, be glad Hostia can still be a child for a couple more years. Let's let it go. Let's focus on the day ahead. We can't control it, but we've got work to do. Walking with our spears. Oh, here is Mum. So now we want more beasts to reach our village? Never in my life did I think I'd witness such a day. Let's hope we'll see runners, deer, and stoats, not goblins. I hate looking forward to werecats scratching at our door. No, that doesn't sound good at all. We've got more hands to set up traps now. Is that a crossbow on the wall? Or, yeah, that's definitely a crossbow, isn't it? Is this Chekhov's crossbow? You see it now, and we're going to have to fire it later? I'm pretty sure we're going to have to fire it later. Are we going to inherit our mother's crossbow? Maybe Hostia is going to fire it later, but she's a spear woman, not a crossbow woman. I feel like the crossbow will come in more later. It's placed most prominently. I guess I'd rather take cats than howlers. Let's not set too many traps. No pack of howlers will be as annoying as Victus on a diet, huh? Or you when you catch a cold. Oh dear, okay, they're just talking about annoying sibling things. Which is nice, because annoying sibling things are definitely a thing. He sends his love, by the way. Tell that pup to say it to my face. They both call him Pup, but he's the eldest, isn't he? That's kind of sweet. He's Pup. Hostia and Venna have both been Lil Wolf. I did, Mum, I did. Oh, Mother coughs. You've been arguing with your father a lot these last few days, have we? Oh, I guess so. We love our dad, but that doesn't mean arguments don't happen. Did Lita tell on me? He came to me, asked me for advice. Oh dear, we're upsetting Dad enough that he asks Mum for advice. Parenting advice for a rebellious 18-year-old huntress. A difficult stage, I'm sure. The great monster slayer doesn't have all the answers. What a day. Ooh, we look cranky. We are cranky. Mother is unwell. Be gentle. Being the sole parent is harsh on him, and he hates to admit his shortcomings. He's not the sole parent. You're there. You are sick, but you are there. You are still parent. As a kid, he wasn't allowed to make mistakes. Over and over again, people told him he ought to be a hero. You gotta let kids make mistakes. Definitely. Let them make mistakes. And now I can't make any mistakes myself. Ooh, pause. It's not your fault. You and your dad fight the same sickness. The curse of doubt? Of expectations. And doubt. Expectations and doubt. But you're not on your own. Like I've always said, I know, a strong tribe is a united tribe. I'm glad the tales of your elders have stuck with you. Don't call yourself that. You don't even have wrinkles, unlike Dad. We're being rude. So rude. I've actually been thinking that her dad didn't look that old at all. I suppose we'll have a closer look next time and see if we can spot the wrinkles. What is that over our shoulder? Looks like... it looks like a cloth, but the pattern on it looks like wood. Cough, cough, cough. Such youth. All I've got left are the long naps and the brief hours when I have the strength to speak. If my condition doesn't finish me off, boredom will. We need to find something exciting for Mum to do. We may still find a cure. Well, my immediate thought was, assuming she is still alive and there is a cure, if we become a road warden or something, we can chronicle our adventures and send them back so Mum can read them. It will be fun. I'm sorry, I didn't want to sound so grim. You and your sisters are a gift. I never met my mother, and I wish I could have been by your side, but you're brave beyond belief. The right has truly blessed us. Oh, come on, don't make me blush. I'm just happy, that's all. Wow, Pretty is a very strong lady. Strong lady. Ellipsis. What's wrong? We can talk to our mum. Last few days been difficult. I don't know what I want from my life. I feel trapped. I feel trapped. It's like I'm in a trap. Because you can't enter the woods anymore? Or do you mean the goblins? I want to go, but I don't want to leave. You spoke with that merchant, right? Did she rub you the wrong way? Argenti is fine. Full of herself, but that's not unlike all the other rich folk. Comes with the territory, perhaps. Although that may be a sweeping generalization and being unfair to some people who may be rich, but may be perfectly sweet people. Dad acts as if taking this job is the easiest thing in the world. He says you've got no reason to refuse. But there are plenty. Such as? People I care about, or the memory of goblins near the city sounds so scary. I think it's definitely people I care about. All of you guys are my friends, and Tasty Claw in our forests. Do we really have Tasty Claw up so high? I'm concerned. Of course, pup. Leaving my village wasn't easy either. It brought its share of pain. I loved my tribe. What made you leave? Cough, cough, cough. I craved the change. To meet so many people, live just next to a wide river, sell my pelts and tusks to the city folk, and get to taste wine. And above all else, I wanted to be with your father. Oh, the memories, the goblins, and yeah, let's go with the goblins. Not so long ago I faced trolls, and now we've got goblins in a cave. What's going to come next? You don't have to stay with us to help us. You could whisper in the merchant's ears. Oh no. Excuse me, sorry. Or convince the officials to send us another few soldiers. Let's go with the memories. I have so many memories, all of them tied to our home. How could it be different if you've never travelled? You'd be surprised how adaptable humans are, even though we're so afraid of the unknown. I don't really want to say the city sounds so scary. In this version of Venna in my head, I don't think that's gonna concern her too much. Do you want me to leave? I just said that. What makes you ask that? Dear, our eyes did indeed narrow, didn't they? Ah! I don't know which one to go with. Oh no. Oh no. So I think I like the idea of her wanting to travel. So maybe I want you to say yes. I want you to say no. Let's go with the second one. I want you to say yes. You're free, Vanna. I don't want you to listen to your parents. The choice you're going to make needs to be your own. Leaving will weaken what ties you to this place. Some days you won't think about us at all, but if you stay, you may never touch the life you've dreamed of. A mournful fate all the same. And who can say your choice will make any difference? Stay here, and you may die in a fire or from plague. Or maybe you'll get an even better offer in a year. Or we'll find a treasure in the lake. Leave, and you may die on the road at the hands of the undead. Or get robbed in an alehouse, or lose your job after just a few days, and return to us with lips rotten from resentment. Cough, cough, cough. We make choices and deal with their consequences. Our moments of bliss and pain are often undeserved. Most of the time we ain't in control. Oh dear. It's rough, but true. Don't look for the right path, or your own path. Chasing after one's dreams is reserved for a mere handful, but the lives of everyone else are just as valuable. A starving orphan will seek their next meal, not happiness. Would you look down on them because of that? My greatest joy is that you have a choice, but no one can point your life in the right direction. There ain't one, and you won't avoid suffering. My remaining days will be little more than staying grateful for the good life I've had, and for sharing my misfortunes with the love of my life. Your shell is strong and young, and your soul is kind. You now only need to sharpen your will. Sharpen your will. Yes, in my peripherals it looked like wit. And I was thinking, no, that's what Lita would say to me. I do like how they refer to the body as shell. I'm guessing that's religious related because the shell and the soul, maybe. Yes, shell and soul. Shell is, yes, it's more pleasant than husk. I definitely have used the term husk in stories when talking about, the husk and the sort of spirit or soul within. Sharpen our will, not our wit. I'm sure our wit is plenty sharp. Oh no, we're crying. Mum, this babbling makes me hungry. I'm glad you are hungry, Mother. You should eat food. Oh, the bread is different, but I like it. Is that a shoulder pad on our shoulder? Is it armor, or is it a cloth? I can't tell. Lita got a few tips from Stabulus. Didn't ask her for the details. One thing I don't long for is cooking. Having you girls in the kitchen is truly a blessing. Should I mention the last time you tried to whip cream on your own? Cough, cough. No reason to remind us of such traumatic events, little wolf. What possible trauma could come from whipping cream? Well, maybe get a sore elbow. Oh dear, what did happen? Traumatic events with whipping cream. Oh dear. Well, I imagine it was fairly messy at the very least. Or, she just couldn't work up enough and the cream would not whip. The cream just would not whip. What day is it now? Oh, where are we? Where are we? All right, now we're ready. But where are we? Here. Oh, the cabin is older than me, and it smells like it used to be a shelter for travelers and hunters, but now it's only used by foragers who find themselves caught in a surprise rainfall. Well, clearly not only used by the foragers, because we are currently using it, and we are not foragers. We are hunters. All right, now we're ready. I don't know. It doesn't feel that safe. I didn't see any lights or burnt wood at the goblin camp. Whoa. My phrasing there. What's with that? I didn't see any lights or burnt wood at the goblin camp. I'd bet 10 dinners they won't set this cabin on fire. Let's put trust in these walls. Somehow I'm thinking that's not a good idea. All we've got to do is wait for their tribe to get into range of our spears. The gaps in windows are perfect. I'd rather have the guards with us. I can't see this ending well. Our sense could scare them away and would mask the bait of the raw meat. I don't have more blood and slices to scatter around the woods. We can't kill all of them on our own. Obviously. Let's just wound some of the smaller ones and throw a few torches at the larger beast. They'll run to the river to put out the fire, and we'll know not to approach the humans around here. I really do not see this ending well. Yes, I paused earlier because I read that as let's just wound. Like, let's just wound? Wound. Yes, wound. Should I light up more torches then? Let's avoid the unnecessary smoke and fire. I've got a feeling one of us is going to die. So all we can do is sit still and wait. Die or be grievously injured. Something terrible is going to happen. Definitely. The joyful life of a hunter. Sitting and waiting. Damn, this door is soaked. No wonder it smells so bad. What is it soaked with? I hope it is rain and nothing of a more unpleasant and bodily nature. By the straw, they do mean the thatch, don't they? There's probably straw on the ground as well. It smells bad. Yeah, it's more of a dump than a shelter. We should rebuild it next spring. Oh, if we can still cut any trees in the east without angering the herds. The lumberjacks have left quite a clearing. Good point. I'm not liking all these night sounds. Some of them sound too much like human cries. Couldn't you have skipped sprinkling yourself with the lilac oils today? The trap would work better if we were odorless. You said we might come here. I was ready to spend time with my friends, just in case. Maybe learn how to drink cider without sniffing each other? Now you've made the goblins' lives easier. Oh dear. This bickering, father. Why must we bicker? We were told goblins rely on their eyes. Next time, give me specific instructions. Yeah, we're cranky. Next time, be more specific. You know I use lilac oils all the time. And soap rather than ash. You want me to stay away from them for a few days? Tell me so. I could use help with organizing things around here. Some planning on your side wouldn't hurt. Let's change the topic. Can we be sure the beasts won't attack the village tomorrow in daylight? We'd be in a deep sleep. From what I've seen, they hide from sunlight in their cave. Let's stay alert, but within reason, the wolf. Pause. Awkward silence. The stench of our bait is strong. It's a safe bet that blood will be shed tonight. Yes! It's going to be ours. Owls. Owls. Goodness me, I must be tired. Words are weird suddenly. Blood will be shed. Are you afraid? We're a straight shooter. And we're a hero protector. But we are not stupid. I don't think as a straight shooter would fire it back. I'm leaning towards yes. Of course, but I'm trying to ignore it. When I was a young hunter, I used to say my goodbyes to people I loved every other day, but then I stopped. I simply treat it as any other type of work. It's more dangerous, sure, but accidents can befall anyone. That's fair. So, how strong can a goblin get? Enough to burst in? About as strong as a human, I reckon. Do you have no idea what you're up against? Are these goblins sort of... they don't see goblins much? I mean, the trolls seem to be something unusual, and the goblins seem like it too, so we're just starting to get these more fantastical sort of beasties. Not that, what is it? The Wrath of the Herbs doesn't sound fantastical. It sounds very fantastical and scary, but more traditional fantastical beasties. So they could make a hole in the thatch above us. They're too dumb for that. I don't want to rely on that. Are you sure? Yes, Dad, are you sure? Sure enough to risk it. I think it's a terrible plan. Ellipsis! Ellipsis. Did Lita pack us anything? I can spread a bit of honey on some slices of bread. If you've got the stomach to eat right next to a rotting pile of meat. I've eaten raw snakes and ravens. I'll manage. Eating bread and honey. Yum, yum. Yeah. Oh no, we're on alert. We're on alert. Something terrible is happening. Oh no. Grunting. Dad? Oh no. Grunting. Oh no. Oh no, we're in trouble. We're in big trouble. Right. Ready. I'm not. May the right's breath be with us. Okay. Do I have to fight? Huh? What's going on? Oh, goblins. Here we are. Oh no. Oh no, they're crawling in. We stabby them. Stabby in the head. Oh, ouchie. Unpleasant. Oh, and they're on fire. We have set them on fire. Running away. Did we kill all of them? Oh no, they ran away. Is that... Did we win? Why aren't they running to the river? Wait. They're scattering over the shrubs. What's happening? What have I done? What's happening? Scattering over the shrubs. Oh dear. Oh no. It's spreading everywhere. How did this happen? Run to the village. Wake up everyone you can. I need to rescue Salvia. Oh no, this is bad. This is very bad. I'll go with you. Be careful. We've got to warn the village. Yep. I'd like to go with them, but we have to go back to the village. Be careful and stay away from the beasts. Why do I feel this is the last time we're going to see our dad? Oh no. Everything is terrible. Day 4. Oh no, here he is. We can't forage no more. There are no mages to protect us. Half of the folks who could fight the monsters have fled to the city. No one fled anywhere. They had to leave, that's all. This is your last warning, Carlo. You won't interrupt me another time. Vates, have we seen you yet? Once a road warden, now a priest. He used to patrol the paths connecting Windy Meadow and the other villages, and folks say he was rather cruel in his trade. My father sees him as a guide, but somehow Vates doesn't try to shove his faith down my throat. I appreciate that. Goodman. Friends, we're all tired and angry, but don't let your emotions take over. Be the sunbeam among the foliage. Foliage? Remember? Yes, we are all happy sunbeams. Look how affable we are. None of you is held in Windy Meadow against your will. At the same time, I won't order an evacuation without good reason. We have the sick and the elders to look after. I can't force them all to seek refuge in the name of Althea. Indeed, a rash choice would turn us into beggars and vagabonds. Let's discuss the threat at hand. Step forward, Latro. Why ask him of all... Warning, ellipsis. Cranky ellipsis. Forget it. You and Venner have killed a bunch of the goblins already. Are they even a threat? I can't say how many of them were taken by the fire, but judging by the number I've seen roaming around the woods in the last few hours, I reckon the remaining ones will seek revenge. So I missed it. I missed it with the... How was the fire lit? Because the goblins were... They set the goblins on fire, and then the goblins ran around lighting everything else on fire. That's what happened, isn't it? The scattering in the shrub. The flaming goblins ran into the shrub, and they set everything on fire. I understand the progression of events now. Can we stop them? Oh, if they're dumb enough to storm our walls. You keep calling them dumb. I somehow don't think that is so. And what if the wrath of the herds follows suit? Then, no. Oh dear. There's a blessing in disguise, though. The trolls had already devoured dozens of local predators, to the point that we need to cease all hunting for a year or so. Wait, I read that in the wrong style of voice. Oh well. That's a risky gamble to take. Oh. Sorry, I heard a small one too cry again. I'll just see if the hippo keeps him happy. Oh, we could set more traps. The stronghold will protect us. We know how to fight, or stay silent. Oh, do we want to speak up here? Oh dear. I'm not sure I believe in any of these at the moment, so I might just stay silent. No, that's not being particularly helpful, but yeah, I don't think the traps or the stronghold or us knowing how to fight will... Yeah, we're a little screwed here, I think. I'm just going to stay silent. Let's see what happens. Long, drawn-out ellipsis. My question is, what went wrong? How did the fire get out of control? Okay, so maybe I didn't understand this series of events. Let's find out. What happened with the fire? Inaudible whisper from Arata. Local farmer. I think Arata has something to say. It's Latro's fault. That's what Nalia said. Oh dear. Throwing around blame? To be specific, I simply stated that Latro made a mistake. Care to elaborate? Well, he had no good reason to assume that these specific goblins were familiar with rivers or ponds. I guess nowadays the goblin packs are smaller than they used to be before the southern invasion. What happened with the southern invasion? That's been mentioned a couple of times. Back in the day, learning how to confront 100 of them was crucial for any fighter. Each goblin pack, or tribe if you insist, is different. They ought to be observed, studied, outsmarted. Before combat, we used to plan our steps for days. A bit late to spread the seeds of knowledge, wouldn't you say? I'm just an old drunk, am I not? Latro told me everything was under control. That's why I sold my sword in the first place. This isn't the right time to dig out old grudges. Nalia, once the meeting is over, could you spend some time sharing your insight with us? Better prepare some decent snacks. Oh dear. Cranky. Everyone is cranky. Everyone in this town is cranky. It is just a cranky town. Would the city be less cranky? Somehow I don't think so. The city may be better at hiding its crankiness levels, but I think, yeah, this just seems like a very cranky world. Meanwhile, the rest of us should gather anything of value we have left and secure it in the warehouse. Anything of value we have left. It doesn't sound like we've had a very good... We haven't had a good run here, by the sounds. Whoever lives outside of the palisade? Palisade. Is that the wall? Needs to be moved to the stronghold. The guards will help you. We'll do our best right after the meeting. I'm afraid there's one more thing we need to discuss. Please join us, Arata. Hello, Arata. Latro. Arata has decided not to seek retribution against you. We all know that Lana had little time left. Huh? Oh. She used to babysit Lita, Victus, and me whenever our parents left for a hunt. The warmest and most cheerful soul I've ever met, but it didn't help her overcome her illness. Oh, did she die in the fire? However, the wounds you carved in our tribe can't be forgiven. Are you ready to hear the council's judgment? Oh no! Oh dear. I am. Mayor. We're going to trade your trophies for seeds and saplings from the neighbouring villages, if not for our own sake, then for the generation that is to come after us. As Lacerta describes the burden of Latro's mistake, from Salvia's burnt hut to the threat of starvation sneaking up on your tribe like fog, your father becomes smaller with every word. You try to pay attention, but each moment lasts for an eternity. Oh dear. Oh dear. I do feel sorry for our father. This isn't... Such unfortunate circumstances have befallen us all. You think of your mother, resting through her darkest days and the scarce luxury she has earned, which she's now going to lose. You think of the chaos that's going to once again push Hostia into distress. Who knows if she's going to recover from it this time around? Of Lita's angry glances and the wall that grows between you. Of little Enmira and the desolation she's going to find once she wakes up. Of Latro's legacy now shattered. Anger makes your breath warmer and louder. Oh no. If you refuse to pay, you're to be branded as an outlaw. All tribes we can reach would hear of your banishment. Do you accept your fate, or would you rather take it to the judges in Beritus? Oh, I'm cranky. I'm angry. Oh, I think I want to speak up here. Let's speak up. Gonna get us in trouble, though. How dare you? We put our lives in danger to protect you all. Vanna, how can you be so cruel? Can't you see what you're doing to us? Vanna, outside. Indeed, we are not impressed. Where are we? Here we are. Look at me, I'm angry. The wind is howling. It's so quiet here. Everyone's either at work or at the inn. I had a moment alone, but the city's even louder. I don't know who I could talk with. I think I haven't had a moment alone. I'm exhausted. You look towards the main gate. The glances you get from Brackus are hard to read. Everyone's angry at us now. We can still find a way to fix it. He's got a lot on his plate, I bet. Let's go, he's got a lot on his plate, I bet. Act as if me and Dad are on everyone's tongues, but they've got their own families and belongings to look after. I've got this weight in my stomach, this... I don't know. Guilt, fear, anger, bad fish. Let's go with anger. It's kind of like, how are you, Vanna? All right, the days are getting grim. I feel like shit. Let's go halfway and say the days are getting grim. Could be better. The last few days have been rough. Can't argue with that. But you know how our tribe is. We fight to see another day. Oh yeah. Some more than others. I'm sick of all these battles. I'd usually scoff at someone so young uttering such words, but in your family's case, I'm willing to nod in agreement. Since you left a bit early, I wanted to make it clear that the tribe's judgment ain't aimed at you or Preddy or your siblings. You ain't responsible for Latro's mistake, and he's still one of us. We'll look after all of you. That's cold comfort. I don't know what to say to that. That's cold comfort, I think. I know our customs, but the next few years are going to be rough. Let's not pretend otherwise. Of course. I won't act as if I can soften the blow. So is he being put in prison or something? The tablets say our souls are not that of a tiger or a dragon or a troll. We endure together and die as one. Anyone in your place would feel lost. If you need someone to listen to you without judgment, I'll consider it. I don't need the service of a priest. I wouldn't know what to say. Ooh, I think I'm convinced to try the game out. Ooh, wonderful. Wonderful. Please enjoy when you do. And I'm guessing things are slightly different depending on how we respond. I ain't sure what to say. We'd sit in silence. Right now, a few quiet moments sound just lovely. That's a bit of a cheeky wint. Wink. Why can't I speak today? See you in the evening. We'll fight shoulder to shoulder. Your spear, my sickle sword. Having the right to simply tell me what to do. Life would be so much easier. My entire family prays daily. Or is it a trap? I'm feeling a little suspicious right now, aren't we? Let's go with it's a trap. Why is it so hard to pick a direction for myself? We are sad and confused. You know what? This ain't the same sheep. There's brown dots on its back, not black ones. And a white tail. Sheep? So its sister lured us towards her, as if to distract us. Huh? Sheep? Distracting sheep? What a cunning, fluffy beast. Great, now I'm being outwitted by sheep. Oh dear. At this pace, we should be done with gathering this herd in 10 years or so. Are there no magical plants that could lure them to us? Sheep nip? Let's ask old Salvia. If she ever had such a thing, it's now lost to the fire. I'd rather not bother her. So how can we find the others? I ain't sure, pup. Let's just do our best before sunset. We are now hunting sheep. I bet most of them died in the fire. Well, yes, but the hills kept the flames from spreading west, and the sheep know how to swim. Swimming sheep! Though they can't outrun the cats and dragonlings that roam our woods. And are we going to outrun them? The beast is still in shock, so right now the woods are safer than ever. Just focus on the sheep. Don't worry, she won't go anywhere. Ain't that right, my pillow? Sweet sheep. Oh, sweet sheep. Oh, I hate to admit it, but Venice sounds wiser with every day she spends away from a bottle. What's your problem this time? Just saying. You say that a lot, sweet sister. The sass that spills from you. Goodness me. Please, wolves. This herd is worth 300 dragons, if not more. The more of them we find, the closer I'll be to paying off my debts. Flock. Not herd. Sheep gather in flocks. Doesn't really matter. But it is correct English. I'm Venna, I'm a dumb brute, and I couldn't possibly memorize another word. Lita, for goodness sake. Enough of this. Or I think we're close to snapping here. You're just asking for trouble, aren't you? Oh. Can you be quiet for a moment? I'm trying to work here. You threw a spear. Who did you throw the spear at? Or were you just cranky and threw it in crankiness? Thank you. I can't handle this right now. Dad, I see a Rattus griffin. Let it go. It doesn't need our protection. It may be afraid and turn hostile if we were to approach it. It ran away. Oh dear. Father, I'm going to marry Stabulus. Oh, congratulations, Lita. He'll support me throughout my carpenter training. Once I start earning dragon bones, I'm going to help you. I won't let you struggle by yourself. And I guess I don't have any say in this matter. Sorry, this time I don't need your guidance. Then let me be the first one to congratulate you. I won't doubt your judgment. Cuddles, yay. You and Stabulus are so cute together. I knew you were scheming something. Stay quiet, or we're going to congratulate her. Best of luck, Lita. He's a kind soul. Thank you all. I'm happy you're with me. Yay. And who knows, maybe Vanna could chip in as well if she decides to work for the merchants. But for now, I'm sure I'll be fine, even on my own. You can count on me, I'll try. Can't I hope from anywhere? I'll try. But sending money through beasts and robbers is tricky. Better to treat my share as a bonus. Wise words, pup. What matters most is that we'll face our obstacles as a family. Thank you both. Your mother keeps saying that all of our daughters are the right's blessing, and I couldn't agree with her more. Time to move. Let's prepare to take this sheep away from here. Move the sheep. Hostia is crying. Hostia? Honey? Oh dear. The confidence Venna and her father have grown apart. Oh dear. Okay. So that's... Oh, and we replayed for things to be different. Oh. Okay. Let's just... I might jump into Fables and then just save and then finish up. The father grown apart. That is so sad. Did I do wrong? I suppose there's no wrong. There's no wrong, there's only outcomes. Let's just jump into Fable and we'll save and play again later. 10 years ago. Oh dear, that's a jump. Ah, everything is on fire. No, return. Save. Okay. Let's go back to main menu. Okay. How do I quick save? Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. Much better. Okay, let's go to the main menu. I just saved it. Sorry. Let's just jumpity jump over here. And we can be bigger blue again. Yay, bigger blue. Ah, too big. Blue is too big. Okay. Just give me one moment. Music. Yay. That's a nice little game, isn't it? Though we got a bit of a sad outcome. We are sad. Oh dear. Yes, but just like with Slay the Princess, no wrong choices. No wrong choices. Only... What was the only thing? And I said only outcomes, but that's not what they said in Slay the Princess. Oh, I did like Slay the Princess. It'd be fun to play that again and try to get all different outcomes. Oh no. Excuse me, sorry. Yes, I figure sleep is probably a good plan. Oh, dearie me. Yes, nice game. We will continue it. Don't know whether we'll keep going next week or try something else and jump back and go back and forth. That is the problem with only streaming once a week, isn't it? It's hard to really get stuff done in a timely fashion. But yeah, I don't really want to push it, especially when I'm still trying to figure out how to make the audiobook videos work. I'm feeling I should try to focus on them a bit more. Continuing with streaming once a week, so long as it's, probably more along the gaming and the chatting lines, and I suppose working on short stories or drabbles could work. I need to keep building up my stockpile of little stories that I can pop up. I'm a little lost again. I'm always getting lost when it comes to what novel I should be writing. Well, I haven't really worked on any in quite a few weeks, possibly months. I've been so lost, stuck, whatever the more appropriate word is. But yes, I'm almost finished the particularly large task that has kept me distracted for a while. I'm almost done. So hopefully then I can finish up the short stories that I'm halfway through, partway through. I don't know if I'm exactly halfway through. That is very presumptuous to say I'm halfway through something. I'm partway through, unspecified part, and try to write up a few more drabbles, and possibly even write a few more short stories, because I've come up with a few ideas that I really like, and I'd kind of like to write them. And while working on these, I'll try to make more videos. I still haven't worked on the only one I have recorded so far, any more than I have the last time I've chatted about it. Cool. Thank you. I will. I'm doing my best. Oh dear. At least now that small one 2's sleeping better, I'll have evening time again, assuming I can avoid collapsing on the couch at the end of the day and staring blankly at the television. Which is difficult to avoid because being a single stay-at-home parent is a bit of a tough, it is a tough job. It is tough. It is very, very tiring. I don't really like that some people seem to think it's not real work. It's definitely work. And I am sure the work will produce some lovely new members of society in time. I think the world is better. The world is better now that my small ones are in it. I do not hope that, I know that. So I am very glad to do this job, but it does make it difficult to do my other job, which is this one, being blue. Oh dear. Yes, I should try not to babble for too long, as Blue is wont to babble. Though it is fun to babble, to chat, to yap. It is fun. And Blue likes fun, and you like fun. But yes, the sleep. She calls. Is sleep a she, or a he, or a they, or an it? Sleep. Sleep. Sleep can be a noun and a verb. What is the French specification? How do the French gender sleep? I need to look that up now. Why I need to look that up now, I don't know, but I do. So gender of the noun sleep in French. Masculine. Apparently sleep is masculine. I would not have picked that. Sleep is masculine. We all know that now, and I'm sure we are better people for it. Oh, goodness me. So let us finish up this lovely stream. Thank you for being here with me as we start playing Windy Meadows. I'm still a little sad about our ending there. They grew apart. I was so sure one of us was going to die there. I was, pretty convinced. But it's sad. I do not wish to grow apart from the father here. Oh well. We will continue with the story soon. I wonder if our actions with Vanna will affect our story with Fable. We will have to see the next time we play, whether it's next week or the week after or a little further along. Thank you again. And wherever you are in the world, good night to you, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. And I hope the rest of your day is absolutely lovely, because that is indeed what you deserve. It is what we all deserve. Even Blue. Why even? Blue too. Blue also deserves lovely days. Doesn't she? I hope so. We all deserve lovely days. Okay, I am going to mute the background music and sing for you. Oh dear. I am so sorry. Yes, oh thank you. I am glad Blue also deserves lovely days. Hopefully my voice is okay. We did have some singing practice today. So Blue did much singing, except I'm helping lead a song which I know really well, but they're doing it an awful lot lower than I'm used to. So I'm sort of droning into the microphone. It's like I can reach these. I can reach these notes, but I have to swap between voice styles, and I can't do that sort of mid phrase. I am not a professional singer. I cannot do that mid phrase. Let's sing. Of all the money that here I had, I have spent it in good company. Oh, and all the harm I've ever done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night, and joy be to you all. Until next time. Until next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.